God, there is going to be something which is going to be irritating you so much, my gorgeous Taurus, right at the beginning of September 2024. Something is going to be irritating you so much. And I have seen this before, my gorgeous Torini. Within the last 2 or 3 months, it's to do with this particular problem that you need to resolve. You realized you need to resolve this problem. But the difficult issue is when it comes to that problem, not the problem in itself, but the actual people you are going to have to deal with. Yes, the people who you are going to have to deal with, my gorgeous Torini. I'm talking about some kind of a people you do have some kind of like a past with. Whether these are like some kind of family members you do not like to talk to, or like old friends you don't like to talk to. I'm feeling this quite a lot. There is a problem that you are going to need to resolve, but you're not going to be able to resolve that problem unless you are talking to these people. And you don't like this, like you don't trust these people and these people don't trust you. It's like vice versa. But you are gorgeous, my gorgeous Torini. But these people are not gorgeous. These people are not nice because there is something that they have done to you at some point in your past. You see what I mean? I'm sorry, but there is something like kind of malicious that these people have done to you in your past. And you are aware of it. And most certainly, if you weren't aware of it, you're going to become aware of it when it comes to the month of September 2024. But why am I getting so excited here? Do you know why? Because this month, you are going to discover something ludicrous. Oh my God, it is the number 999 you have. You are going to discover something crazy. You will discover something ludicrous when it comes to the month of September. And this is going to keep you going like there is no tomorrow. It's to do with a crucial information which is going to change absolutely everything when it comes to that difficult problem, very, very complex, you stumble upon, or you stumbled upon, or you're about to stumble upon. Do you know what I mean? The bottom line is that you are going to discover something so important in September, and your point is going to be proven. Your point is going to be proven. It's to do with a certain person or a certain group of people who you cannot trust whatsoever. It's these bastards who have some kind of like a hidden agenda. I'm sorry I'm speaking like this. Sometimes I do, but it's these bastards that have some kind of a hidden agenda. There is something crucial you are going to find out. Crucial information which is going to prove to you the point that these bastards have got a hidden agenda. For the love of God, you must not come out with what you know. You need to keep it to yourself. You need to keep to yourself what you're going to find out. And then you can start planning according to what you found out. Because you can prepare yourself. You will prepare yourself. Because I'm sorry, but it's to do with the certain, I know it may sound confusing, I'm sorry, but it's to do with the certain people who are indeed having some kind of a hidden agenda. These people have been doing something bad all their lives, and they want to do something negative, maybe take something that doesn't belong to them. And it's like about taking. I'm seeing like really, really not really nice people. I'm seeing really greedy people. I'm seeing people who are not able to see past money. Money, the bloody money, can like bring the worst out in people. And these little pearls of wisdom are like a perfect example. What money can do to people, can make people very, very dirty. And you are not one of them. My gorgeous Taurus, you are good people. You are very often misunderstood. You may be a little bit stroppy sometimes, but people are not perfect. The bottom line is you are beautiful. You are good people. You have a good heart. And those people in your life that knows you really well, they know what a good person you are. Every single Taurus I know, it's such a good-hearted person. Every single Taurus I know is loved by their family members, by their friends, by their real friends, by those people who really know them. Every Taurus I know has got like a friend from the time they were like children. It's true. It's true. So therefore, I love Tauruses, but very often people can get Tauruses wrong because maybe you're a little bit stroppy sometimes. But I find that really cute because I'm myself very, you see it's what you get. I don't like that saying. It's like, oh, you see it's what you get. It's quite stupid. But you know what I mean? It's like, you see it's what you get. It's like, sometimes you're like this, sometimes you're like that. I'm not worried about the way I'm going to come out to people. Do you know what I mean? It's only one spiritual journey that we are aware of at time, which is this one. This one. We need to make the most of it. We're not going to make the most of this spiritual journey if we are keeping ourselves back, if we are like preventing ourselves to be what we can be. And all this is the part of the higher plan. So the bottom line is you're going to find out this crucial information, my gorgeous Torini. This crucial information that for this moment in time, you have to keep to yourself. You have to keep to yourself. The most important thing is that your point is going to be proven. And now what you need to do is start planning slowly but surely and start preparing yourself for your big moment, which is going to happen not right now, but it's going to happen within the next few months. Indeed, there is a very important person, very spiritual, psychic person from who you're going to understand so much about your situation. And that particular person is either also going to tell you exactly what to do and you will go for it, or through that psychic person, you will understand what exactly you're going to do. But that in itself is going to be like kind of relevant, at around the 24th and the 25th of September 2024. But now I'm just going to go back to the very first, the very first seven, sorry, the very first six, sorry, the very first 8 days. The very first 8 days, within the first 8 days of September, you are indeed going to be intuitively guided. Within the first 8 days, even in the first 8 days of September, you will be intuitively guided. And you know how this is going to happen. You're going to be like you're going to realize what's causing so many problems in your life. You will realize what's causing so many issues in your life, but in such a way where you will want to do something really specific, something that you want to do really badly. You will want to do something you want to do really badly, and then you're going to get frustrated, and because you will not be able to do what you want to do. And then you're going to get frustrated because you're going to be reminded of why you can't do this, what is causing these difficulties, what is causing you to have too many things like going that you may not like. And this is going to like kind of create a really powerful moment, my gorgeous Torini. And you're going to have a clear idea what are you going to do with some kind of a problem that's actually making things difficult for you in your life. But it's the first time that you're going to realize this, and it's the first time that you're going to have an idea, it's the first time you're going to realize which scale of things this is reflecting on, because now you're just going to have absolutely enough. And I love this so much because the better of you is going to win. Because remember, all this started because you wanted to do something really badly. You wanted to make a certain step, certain move, and then boom, frustration because you can't do it. And now that frustration is God. That frustration is going to be primarily responsible for you having your own awakening and having having this idea. What are you going to do with that problem? Which is absolutely brilliant. And you know what? This is going to become a really, really successful for you. And when it comes to that idea, it's like the part of that idea, it's also you being very, very curious about trying something or exploring something. Okay, that's the key word. Part of that idea is like you becoming very, very curious to explore something. Okay, this is important. This is very, very important because on the very last day of September, you are indeed also going to find yourself on this crossroads. On the 30th of September, you're going to find yourself on this crossroads. And this is going to be the path you're going to choose. But of course, that is space in between and things that are going to be happening in between are going to be ever so important. The next date, which I would like to talk about, my gorgeous Taurus, is actually going to be the 10th of September. On the 10th of September, it's like, oh my God, you are literally gonna become very determined. On the 10th of September, you're going to become extremely determined. There are two things which are indeed going to be on your mind. There are two realizations which are going to be on your mind on the 10th of September. And both of these realizations are going to be connected to your life, to your lifestyle. And it's like, you know, things that you're unhappy with, things that you don't like, things like you're going to feel like you haven't been like kind of honest with yourself. These two things are going to be so important when it comes to your lifestyle because you need to be honest with yourself. I'm not saying that you're running away from yourself, but there were like a certain things that have been making you so frustrated about your lifestyle for so long. And it seems like you're going to have such a sacred moment on this day where it's going to be highlighted to you that if you don't do something about it, nobody else can do this for you. So there are going to be two major realizations you're going to have here when it comes to your lifestyle that you're going to become so determined about. You have no idea how colorful your life is going to become because of this. Not only you are within the next 2 or 3 weeks going to start a whole new page because of this, but this is going to bring the right people and the right situations into your life, which are indeed going to match your energy. And when something matching your energy to the point where you are realigning yourself like so much, then you are in for something really, really major here. Indeed, you need to trust me. You need to trust me. And very often we deal with our lives. You know, we live our lives and we forget about our own dreams because we get stuck in things. We get stuck with everyday problems. We get stuck with everyday stress that we go through. And that in itself kind of sometimes, you know, makes us to disconnect with ourselves. You know, busy making money, busy doing this, busy doing that, but the life is ticking, baby. The life is going. So this is why it's important to make the most of it. There is a huge realignment going to happen on this particular day. Trust me, this is indeed going to take place and it is going to hit you, my gorgeous Torini, like never before, because you are within the next few days going to have this great sense of urgency and to actually do this. And the more you think about it, the more obvious things are going to become to you. For you indeed. The next important date is going to be on the 15th of September. Oh my God, you are going to have a major opportunity on the 15th of September, baby. On the 15th of September, you are going to have a major opportunity. This opportunity is going to surprise you. This opportunity is going to change your life. This opportunity is something you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for. And then, you know, like this opportunity, it's also going to give you so much like kind of power in so many different ways. Listen to me very careful. You are going to have an important opportunity on the 15th of September. Not only this opportunity is going to change your life, but this opportunity is going to make you very, very successful. Very successful. So do not ignore this opportunity. You have been waiting for this opportunity. This is to do with things that you want to do. This is to do with things that you know how to do. This is to do with your skills. This is to do with your, you know, it's to do with your destiny. You know, and that's why it's important to go for this opportunity immediately. I know that something is gonna kind of prevent you from going forward for this opportunity immediately. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have to put this opportunity as a priority number one, and you need to work out how you're gonna do this. Okay, if it's like kind of maybe a little bit difficult, maybe you're doing something else and you may not be able to go for it immediately, and this is when things are gonna become just a little bit complicated. But what can I say to you when this is gonna work brilliantly for you? So this opportunity is not something you leave aside. You need to kind of do something about it so you can kind of like really make the most of this energy. You will be in the flow if you go for it right now. And that means that you are going to be unrestricted. I'm not saying that you wouldn't be able to go for this opportunity later on, but I'm just saying now the time is right. And there is something immediately, of course, something which is going to be kind of pissing you off a little bit, something which is going to be like kind of scaring you a little bit is when it comes to this opportunity, the problem that you're going to have, like a major problem, is that you're going to need to bring something to an end immediately. Immediately. So be it, baby. So be it. And you are going to bring something to an end immediately. And there, at that moment in time, there is something brand new that you are going to realize about yourself. You've never realized before. You've never realized before. You're going to learn something new about yourself. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you are at your spiritual journey. It's the great sign of you doing the right thing and ascending onto the next level of your spiritual journey. You could be 20, you could be 70, you could be 80, you could be 90, you could be 100. It doesn't matter. An age is just a number, you know? So that's what I'm trying to say. The next important date, it's going to be on the 17th of September. On the 17th of September, do you know what? First of all, it's going to be like very strange day, very unusual day. From the moment in time you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel like you're in a completely different dimension. Maybe the whole day is going to be a little bit dark and strange, you know. You are going to feel like a little bit spaced out on the 17th of September. And first of all, as soon as you wake up in the morning, I really hope you're going to see this on time, but as soon as you wake up in the morning on the 17th of September, there is something going to be on your mind, something very strange and something very unusual. And something strange and something unusual, you will be reminded of something now suddenly you haven't done in absolute ages. This is important. You will be reminded of something you haven't done in absolute ages, something that you used to love doing, something that you used to enjoy doing, you know, something that made you feel so happy and so excited at some point in your life. This in itself, it's like your sign that you need to continue with something. Now you're ready. There is a reason why you had to stop doing something for a certain amount of time. Now you're reconnecting with yourself. Go for it, which is brilliant, which you are going to. But also, the more you think about that, the more you're going to realize the certain aspect of your life you need to pay attention to immediately. You're going to be reminded also of some kind of a problem or something you forgot about that you need to pay attention to immediately. And this is going to be like a blessing for you, like a blessing, literally. But also, when it comes to the 17th of September, it's not only about this, but it's about this sign which you are going to have. But it's really in between the 17th of in between the 17th of September and the 21st, the 20th. In between the 17th of September and the 20th of September, there is going to be such an unusual sign you are going to have. Very bizarre sign, very unusual, like an omen, like a sign, something you've never had before. Like, and you will know this is your sign, this is your omen. And when you see that sign and when you see that omen, the bottom line here is that at around that time, you will be thinking about this challenge, this bloody challenge on your mind, something is gonna be driving you nuts, you know, here. Something is gonna be driving you just a little bit crazy at around that time when you see that sign. And you will be thinking about this specific challenge, you know. And what are you going to do with this specific challenge? Oh my God, I really hope you're going to realize this, because when you see that sign, that unusual sign, an unusual omen, and it could be anything. It could be anything. You will know, and you will be immediately be like, "Oh my God, I was just thinking about whether I should take this challenge or not." Absolutely, go for it. There is some kind of challenge you're gonna be thinking about of taking, doing. Do you know what I mean? And this is gonna be your sign to go for it, because this is going to be absolutely so important and so successful for you, especially when it comes to finances, and when it comes to your financial situation, and when it comes to you securing something in the future. Oops. Sorry, my darling. When it comes to you securing like something in your future where you don't have to worry about money or something like that. Come on, man. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. So this is going to be a sign. Do I need to take any more, baby? Do I need to say any more, baby? Do you know, the next important date, it's going to be the 21st. Am I going to like be talking about every day here? No. The 21st of September, you're going to be very, very happy. Okay, on the 21st of September, or it's around the 21st of September, it could be you're going to have an extremely positive message, an extremely positive news. This is to do with your success. This is to do with a big achievement. This is to do with one of the ultimate achievements we can actually have. Is to do with certain things you've been working on. Is to do with your energy, where you've put so much of your energy towards, but it's also to do with something which you've actually expected. But let me tell you, it's going to be way better than you could have possibly imagined. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be remarkable, my gorgeous Torini. And it's not only about that. It's not only about this recognition, this success. You will know that this is like going to lead towards an ultimate change in your life. You know why? It's not only about this success. It's not only about this achievement, but now it's about these possibilities you are going to have. Crazy possibilities. Oh my God, my gorgeous Torini. You've been waiting for this for absolute ages, to be quite honest with you. You've been waiting for this for absolute ages. My goodness, what a brilliant day. All I can say is that you are indeed going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. The next important, that's around the 21st or on the 21st of September. The next important date, it's going to be the 23rd. The 23rd. On the 23rd of September, you are going to realize you're going to have a nice little surprise here, very positive surprise when it comes to you actually realizing that it's to do with the progress, with this specific progress, something that you did not have a progress with in a very long time, something that you did not have a progress with whatsoever in a very long time. You are going to have a progress. This is really going to surprise you, and you don't actually even like thinking about it, because I do think that this is to do with something bad and negative that happened to you at some point in your past. You know, it's to do with a very negative situation that left you really dark and negative. It's to do with a negative situation, you know, that led to the negative changes, very negative changes in circumstances that you do not, something that unexpectedly surprised you in a negative way. And you do not even like to think about it, because I think it's one of those situations that you decide to bury at the back of your mind, or you decide to suppress at the back of your mind, you know. And this is what we do to protect ourselves, is we suppress things at the back of our mind for the certain amount of time, in order to protect ourselves, which is fine. But there will come the time in our lives that we need to deal with this. We need to see this in a different light so we can move on, because otherwise we're not going to be able to progress in life, and then we get stuck, and then it's big no. So it's to do with one of those situations. So this is what you're going to realize. It's again to do with some kind of news that you are going to have. This is really going to surprise you, and you will know, oh my God, you know, it's the progress with something you did not have a progress in a very long time, because there was some kind of a negative change in circumstances that affected every single aspect of your life. And this is why you decided to protect yourself, move on from it for a while. and just focus on other things. So you're going to be reminded of this, but you're going to be very, very happy, because now there is something that you're going to need to, as well, when it comes to this, there is something. Did you hear that? There is something that you're urgently going to need to do right now. An urgent step, an urgent move. There is something that you're going to need to act now as well when it comes to this situation. Okay? I think you will know what to do. I think it's going to be rather obvious. Okay? Brilliant. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 25th of September. On the 25th of September, yeah, you are going to. On the 25th of September, you're suddenly going to do something you haven't done in absolute ages. Like when it comes to, you're really reconnecting with yourself, my gorgeous Torini, how you haven't reconnected with yourself in absolute ages, because on the 25th of September, there is suddenly something you're going to start doing, or something that you're going to be yearning of, something that you're going to be not yearning of. What am I talking about? There is something that you're gonna. Sorry, malfunction. I need new batteries. Yeah, no, joking. On the 25th of September, it's like you are gonna start doing something that which you haven't done in absolute ages, but like in spiritual terms. You're gonna either maybe start smudging your home, and you didn't smudge your home in ages, like a burned dry sage, for example. Or maybe you're just going to start playing with your tarot cards and you didn't do that for ages. You're going to be thinking about it. Or maybe you're going to start doing something spiritual you haven't done in ages. But it's important to mention is that all this time you thought that you don't like doing this, or you're over it. You thought that you were over it, or you thought that you moved on from that. Whatever this is, maybe it's like you suddenly thinking about getting certain crystals, or maybe you thinking about suddenly reconnecting with a certain like-minded people, like a spiritual community. It's like to do with an aspect of your life that you thought it came to an end, and you're gonna feel really surprised. But I really kind of need you to understand that this is important when it comes to you empowering yourself, when it comes to you empowering yourself. So do not ignore this whatsoever. So suddenly you will be reminded of something really spiritual that you were doing, and you are either going to start doing it on this day, or you are either badly going to be thinking about, like starting to do this. Whatever this is, you had no idea how important this is going to be. And even if it's like, oh my God, you're playing with a certain tarot cards, or you want to kind of like take certain crystals. Listen, this element of your life is so important, because it is, believe me or not, going to bring two very, very important people into your life. Even if it's to do with you just doing something at home, even if it's to do with you just smudging your home, burning dry sage, you need to believe me when I say this is still going to start the process where there are two important people going to enter your life. These two important people, you're going to be thinking like, where have you been my whole life? You are going to be equally important to these people, how these people are going to be important to you. You're going to get so much from them, and they're going to get so much from you. These people are going to be primarily responsible when it comes to you, even more understanding and realizing how important is to transform your life. These two people are going to play a huge role when it comes to you feeling empowered like never before. These two people are going to play a huge role when it comes to you finding out and learning things about yourself you've never kind of realized and understood before. So there is a whole new world which is going to walk into your life as soon as you connect with these two people. And I know it sounds confusing, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to trust me. So whatever comes to you spiritually that you want to do, you need to just start doing. Even if it's smudging your home inside your home and you're not talking to anybody. Even if you're doing a bit of a tarot cards at home, you're at home, you're not talking to anybody, but how is this going to bring two people into your life? You have to trust me. Just go with this powerful vibration and see where this is going to take you. This life would be super boring if we would know every single aspect of our lives the way the way it would unfold. Yes, we can use tarot and horoscope as a guide to know which direction to go towards and what to expect. But then again, the whole beauty in all this comes from the moment in time when we are presented with beautiful surprises that makes us respond in a way we would never respond otherwise. Do you understand? Spontaneously. And that brings the best essence, the most unique and pure essence out of us. And that in returns attract people and the situation that can be so beneficial for our life and our entire spiritual journey. Like this, for example, is one of them. Absolutely brilliant. The next date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be, so that was the 25th, yeah? The next date's going to be on the 27th. Yeah, on the 27th. Ooh la la, baby, what's going to happen on the 27th? You are going to have like a really beautiful and new emotional experience. What is this emotional experience going to be, my gorgeous Torini? I can see that you are going to have this beautiful new emotional experience. And this new emotional experience, it's also like kind of going to, you're going to become aware of some important like kind of social invitations or events, that you need to kind of attend. Please, for the love of God, you need to attend this, because there are some kind of abilities that you are going to kind of find out, like some kind of abilities about yourself you're going to find out that otherwise you wouldn't. And that's something that you need to kind of pay attention to. But also, going back to this, listen, this important this new emotional experience, is going to open your eyes. This new emotional experience is like kind of going to make you realize that you have to wait for the perfect timing. And what do you have to wait for the perfect timing with? Okay, because this is a lot to do with you having this awakening moment where you're gonna realize, yeah, and it's a lot about, endings that are leading to new beginnings. It's all about like the need to release situations and certain people that are holding you back, because this is the beginning of this beautiful spiritual transformation you are going through. So it's all about taking the next step, taking the right steps, and continuing to move forward with your life. The next important date, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, sorry. The next important date is going to be on the 28th of September. Now, on the 28th of September, my gorgeous Torinic, you know what? You really need to kind of put your foot down. You need to protect your energy. You need to set the boundaries, because you cannot allow this to keep on happening. There is somebody or something that's keep on breaking your heart, baby. I've seen this quite a lot this month. My God, there is somebody that's keep on breaking your heart here, or something is keep on breaking your heart here. And on this particular day, you're really gonna have enough of this. You're really gonna have enough of this. You will put your foot down, and you're gonna have enough of this. I don't know, person or a group of people that keep on breaking your heart. And you need to move on from that. And in order to move on from that, you need to protect your energy. In order to protect your energy, you need to set the boundaries. So there is an important decision you're going to make. And this is brilliant. This is brilliant. You cannot allow something to makes you to continually keep on breaking your heart over and over again. So you have to protect your energy by setting the boundaries here. You need to be clear. You need to be clear what you want. You need to be clear with yourself and honest with yourself what you want, because here you're going to get a bigger picture of everything I said so far. And this is something which is going to be super beneficial when it comes to you having this mind-blowing push you wouldn't have. So this in itself is important, because you're going to be able to see so many different aspects of the picture, because you're going to elevate yourself rather high indeed. The next important date is gonna, my gorgeous Torini, that was the 28th. It's gonna be the 29th of September. On the 29th of September, this beautiful man, I like this man here, somebody very spiritual, somebody very passionate, somebody really bizarre, somebody who doesn't have many friends, but those friends that this man has are like treated so great, so great. This man is also himself quite often misunderstood, because lots of people think that this man is arrogant and weird, but all this man is doing is just like kind of keeping certain things to themselves. And this is what some people can find rather confusing. But anyway, so it's about this man on the 29th of September who is really beautifully going to inspire you. This man is going to inspire you, my gorgeous Torini, to like kind of leave something behind, to leave something behind, to like kind of to walk away from something. That man is going to inspire you so much, and through this man you're going to realize what exactly do you need to like kind of walk away from. And you are going to be worrying about it like a big mama. You're going to be worrying about it like a big mama. You have got nothing to worry about. That's an element that is going to like be so important for you. Through this man you will realize what exactly do you need to walk away from. And I'm sorry, it's to do with something that you were so passionate about like for a long time, and that's just making things really difficult. But you just once again you need to be honest with yourself. Whatever this man inspires you to walk away from, to leave behind, it's going to lead towards one of the biggest victories, one of the biggest recognitions, one of the biggest achievements of your entire life. Yes, it's going to take about 6 weeks. 6 weeks, in 6 weeks, something mind blowing, something wonderful is going to happen. Just because you decided to walk away from this, in 6 weeks or within the next 6 weeks, something mind blowing is going to happen. You will be, you are gonna have an opportunity, which is like, now if you have this opportunity you wouldn't even know what to do. But there is so much which is going to be happening in your life in between now and in the next 6 weeks. Oh my god, you'll change so much, and I mean that in the best possible way. So this is what you need to trust me with again. And the last, and this is going to lead, there was victory. Do you see what I mean? You'll be like that. You'll be riding your horse, my darling. Look at that. Amazing. And the 30th of September, I've already mentioned that there is gonna be like um Oh, you will find yourself on the crossroads. I already told you that you're gonna find yourself on the crossroads on the 30th of September. Okay, but there is also something else which is going to happen on the 30th of September. Ignore the crossroads that I've said before. This is separate to the crossroads. There is gonna be an amazing idea. On the 30th of September, you are going to have an amazing idea. This idea is going to open you up. This idea is going to open your mind. This idea is going to open your mind. This idea is going to like open your mind, because on the 30th of September, the reason that idea is going to open your mind is because you're going to come out of your self-imposed prison. Please don't get me wrong. We all find ourselves in some kind of a self-imposed prison, many times in our lifetime. So it happens. It happens. But this idea, this mind-blowing idea you are going to have, It's going to open your mind. You will come out of a self-imposed prison, and for the first time in your life, you will want to do something you never wanted to do before. You will want to try something you never wanted to try to before. And for the first time in your life, you will be able to realize how much you've actually changed. And you know what? It's gonna feel so, so good indeed. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to happen with those of you who are in relationships. In relationships. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to see what's going to happen to those of you who are in relationships for the month of September. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, you are going to have something completely unexpected is going to happen to the couples. And especially when it comes to the actual 16th and the 17th of September, something really unexpected is going to happen. You are not only going to have this brilliant, unexpected news. Techno. You're gonna have this brilliant, unexpected news that some kind of issue, something really annoying came to an end. And it's coming to an end. Something really annoying, some kind of issue that both of you just got so tired with. It affected both of your lives. So that in itself is going to be like a really brilliant moment, which is going to already elevate you. But it's also about this amazing option which you are going to have. This amazing option you are going to have, my gorgeous Torini here. It's also like kind of gonna be, you see, when it comes to this option, it's like both of you are going to find this so like kind of, oh my god, let's do this, something that you both will want to do so badly. But it's not something that you need to go for immediately. It's not something you need to go immediately. You're not going to go immediately for that option, and you will know, because there are going to be a couple of other priorities that you're going to need to deal with. But this is all going to resolve before the end of this month, within the first 7 days. Within the last 7 days of September. Within the last 7 days of September, there is something major you're both going to discover that was missing in all this, and only then you will be able to consider this option very seriously indeed. So now I'm just going to see what's going to happen to those of you who are single and ready to mingle. Let's see, my gorgeous Torini. Stranger in the night, Torini in the morning, stranger in the night, Torini in the morning. Let's see whether it's going to be stranger in the night. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. You know what? There is something you're going to be planning, somewhere to go, something to do. You know, it's like, I don't think it's the place where you go to every day. I don't think it's the place where you go to very often. Maybe it's the place you didn't go to in a very long time. Now suddenly you're going to plan to go to, or you will plan to go somewhere for the first time ever, or you will plan to do something for the first time ever. It's to do with you kind of realizing, planning something, but it's to do with like love, and it's to do with like you having fun, and it's to do with you like meeting people, and it's to do with you like reconnecting with people and things like that. This plan will be important. This plan will be important, and I will tell you why. You see, because something really major is going to happen. You are going to like enjoy yourself. You will have a great time. You're going to sleep with so many people. I'm joking. You're going to sleep with so many people. Like, whoa. No, I'm joking. Just being serious, yeah. So something really brilliant is going to happen. You need to do this, because you will get attention, and you need this attention. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel fine. It's going to make you feel alive again. It's when you get the attention from from the right people, and there's some gorgeous people who are going to be like, hello, my darling, you're going to love it. It's just about having so much attention. But there is somebody really specific I'm seeing here. There is somebody really specific seeing here, my gorgeous Torini, as well, who's going to play like a major role when it comes to all this. One specific person is going to make you feel so good. It's not so much about, yeah, having the love of my life and things like that, but it's more about realizing your value, baby, realizing your worth. There is a one specific person who is going to bring the best out in you. Somebody is going to give you so much attention. And because of that person is going to play a huge role when it comes to you reconnecting with the world again. And only now you're going to realize what's missing in your life. Only now you're going to be ready. But this element, it's really going to sharpen you up, It's going to revive you. It's going to re-energize you. You're going to feel so good. You will clearly see what's missing. Something is about to start. Something is about to begin. You're going to realize that this aspect of your life, it's no longer not necessary, and this is really going to revive you. This is a great sign that very soon you will meet someone. But now, one particular person is going to play a huge role when it comes to your own awakening, when it comes to love, and when it comes to you having some kind of a confidence. I'm not saying that you needed someone to make you feel confident, but when the right people are at play, magical things can happen. Okay, so this is like so important. And for those of you who are single and not wanting to meet anybody, go. For those of you who are single and not wanting to meet anybody, oh dear, let's see, my gorgeous Torini, or you're gonna have like a bit of a hermit mode at around the 11th or 12th of September. You're going to have a hermit mode, my gorgeous Torini. This is for those of you who don't want to meet anybody. And when it comes to that hermit mode, you will like realize you will have such an important message, that there is something really specific you are really going to need to hurry up with. So when it comes to this hermit mode, you will be thinking about all sorts of things, but there is something that is boom, 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 going to come to you. Oh my God, I need to hurry up with this. I need to hurry up with this. And this is about you taking care of yourself. This is about your quality in life in general, but it's about you taking care of yourself. Maybe you want to stop doing something that you are doing. Maybe it's to do with some kind of addiction. There is something that you're going to need to bring to an end. My gorgeous Torini, now it's time. Okay, my gorgeous Torini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store. I only have literally few of them. So once they're gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. when it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but you know, this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, you know, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. You know, it helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, you know, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, you know, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, you know, I only have, you know, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, you know, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it, and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, you know, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it, and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's gonna be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is gonna come up that way as well. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet. It's 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean. And it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning. Look at this. I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition. It helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is. Blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on top this bracelet is going to be, because it's it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.